Tonight, Pirates pitcher Felipe Vazquez is facing new charges, this time from Pennsylvania State Police, who say they plan to carry out justice to the fullest extent before extraditing him to Florida. He's 28 years old. He's accused of sexually assaulting a girl when she was 13 years old from Lee County, but she was living in Pennsylvania at the time of that alleged assault.
Well, since then, investigators say Vazquez has actually kept in communication with that girl, sending her texts, even sending her explicit images and videos of himself. Fox 4's Rochelle Aline has been combing through this criminal complaint out of Pennsylvania. She's live in the studio now. And Rochelle, what did you find out?
You know, Jane, frankly, that information was really disturbing and very hard to read. But what it does show us is that even though his arrest originated from a complaint out of Florida, the crimes he's accused of go way beyond the borders of this state.
Instagram. According to a new criminal complaint from the state of Pennsylvania, that's how Felipe Vazquez initially met the girl he's accused of sexually assaulting 2 years ago.
The original contact, from what we can obtain, took place through a social media interaction, and it grew from there.
Records show that communication evolved into text messages, and eventually Vazquez left his home in Pittsburgh to meet her at her home in Scottsdale, Pennsylvania, 2 hours away.
Mr. Vazquez took his vehicle and drove it outside of the victim's residence. The victim entered into his vehicle, and at that point in time, that's where the sexual intercourse took place.
The criminal complaint shows that Vazquez believed the girl was 16 or younger at the time. She was 13.
It's appalling and disgusting, and it's sad that things like this happen.
That girl eventually moved to Southwest Florida, and Vazquez kept in contact with her, sending her explicit pictures and videos of himself. Their text exchanges also included suggestions that the pair would meet up for sex after this year's baseball season was over. The nature of their text messages and the fact that it crosses state lines leads one retired police chief to believe that the charges he's facing could be upgraded.
It's possible that this case can be kicked up to a federal level because it involved interstate crimes, Pennsylvania and Florida.
As of today, Vazquez is also facing charges out of Pennsylvania that include indecent assault, statutory sexual assault, and unlawful contact with a minor. These charges are in addition to charges he's already facing out of Florida, which led up to his arrest. Those charges include 1 count of computer pornography, solicitation of a child, and 1 count of providing obscene material to minors. This case came about after the girl's mother recently found a text exchange between Vazquez and her daughter and alerted police. Zalisco says what that girl's mother did is a reminder for all parents.
Look at their text messages. Familiarize yourself with the different apps that are out there where they can hide photographs, text messages,
And of course, this is a very detailed case. A lot of information. We'll include more of that information from that criminal complaint out of Pennsylvania in our web article tonight. You can head to fox4now.com for that information. Live in the studio, Rochelle Aline, Fox 4 in your corner.